is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. I'm in you. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yana. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth, this shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves, while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Wrong with you, boy?
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
It was all good just a week ago. Riding through the speakers low. I wish a nigga would try my peoples though. We out back staking houses when the beef will go. Oh, tiptoeing in my Jordan, white or brown liquor, pick your poison. They ain't patting down what? Okay, if God bring the fours in, hip full of heat and it's scorching, scorching. We don't talk too much, you niggas overshare. Only time to function jumping when we over there. Yeah, it's that UPK soldier gear, REI ice with the fur like a polar bear. And my shorty, she a rider, pistol in her purse like to hide her. Monet in her power, only operate how I allow her. You just talk the game, Colin Coward. I'm fresher than the produce at Whole Foods. You ain't stepping how I'm stepping, that's my old shoes. Told you you ain't fucking with me and that's old news. We'll record you beat up on camera, not real. It's the vibe. We the realest niggas at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives. Really, nigga, you don't wanna die. You know this the vibe. Nigga, we the realest at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives. Really, nigga, you don't wanna die. You know this the vibe. That UPK cover got some stripes on it. G-shot, not a lot of ice on it. Not a lot of niggas pay this price shit. I can bet my life on it. You'll get your shot and go light on it. I go tie game OT, last bucket of the night, and go mic on it, sights on it. I don't need a beam. Make a nigga wake up like a fucking bad dream. You sent shots, I'm sick of her fucking vaccine, yeah, I mean. I ain't a killer, brody, I ain't had to be one. But get it twisted, I start to popping like I'm rerun. Living like a sucker, ain't no option. Where we from, I was told go and get a gun and keep one. Tribe vibes got me feeling like a wise guy with some mob ties. While you wearing purses, nails painted like some mob wives. I advise you to follow rules, we abide by. You ain't got the app, get the side, it's the vibe. We the realest niggas at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives. Really, nigga, you don't wanna die. You know this the vibe. Nigga, we the realest at the tribe. Feel it, put your pistols in the sky. You know this the vibe. Playing like you got a lot of lives. Really, nigga, you don't wanna die. You know this the vibe. Niggas at the tribe.
68 and 68. The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Slavery. This time it was gonna be ships. By way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. We hit these shores, we were sold for slave man and slave woman.
We won't let it change us, even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it. They want a fame, they want a clout. That's why they doubt. I got them black, I want a class. And I shut my mouth. This was way before polite, before I came to campsites. I came broken and contrite. I just wanted to live right, clean my soul and give my life. Had to give up all my vice. I got a fog out my head. I was raised from the dead. I put down that weed and I cut off my dreads. For before I could lead, I had to learn to be led. Now I'm a bad motherfucker. Walk around and I straight flex on suckers. No one specific, I'm talking to all of you busters. Straight from the gutter, me and my brother, we the long supper. Now, running it like a conductor. Hebrew Academy, I'm the instructor. 14 written all on my cover. Men of war like we hopped at a Hummer. Look like you wanted my trooper could cut you. There is one camp, there is not another. One West, UPK. One West, UPK. One West, one West, one West, UPK. One what? UPK. One what? UPK. One what? One what? One what? UPK. Me and all of my Oyes, hold it, shit down, right here, all day. Shalom, wagwan, sa, passe, damn niggas. Y'all too, sabe, hey. We gon' change the world, we won't let it change us. Even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
Beaten to death. Correction officer.
you should like the flex.
Talk about man. It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to draw right, get another legacy.
If you gotta do the shit, when I do it carefully. You can lose everything you own over jealousy. When I met her, I ain't never sweat her, I just let her breathe. Leave you down, keep my foot on you, that's not my pedigree. At your throat, I done took her oath, I pray I never leave. I'm a different guy, you're surprised, tucked in my sleeve. Boy, you fucking stupid, sold your seat for some bloody beef. True nation, cut the conversation, better keep it brief.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
If it's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Confusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Confusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. They don't wanna know, we tell them, they just won't believe. It's about the journey, I ain't worried, moving at my speed. Saying we ain't much to be desired, gotta disagree. Scarring one of mine, then we spinning like rotisserie. Go against the odds, I'm ready, this another victory. Cut different, niggas moving foul, where the referee. Moving like the military, something they ain't never seen. One West world for the people, this is what they need.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
This one West world.
I guess I should ride with Lex.
They talk about man. Oh, no. Yo, it's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get the dawn right, get another legacy.
If you gotta do the shit, when I do it carefully. You can lose everything you own over jealousy. When I met her, I ain't never sweat her, I just let her breathe. See you down, keep my foot on you, that's not my pedigree. At your throat, I done took her oath, I pray I never leave. I'm a different guy, you're surprised, tucked in my sleeve. Boy, you fucking stupid, sold your seat for some bloody beef. True nation, cut the conversation, better keep it brief.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
If it's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. It's about time, send them curses to them enemies. You can try to run where you going, this your destiny. Fusion gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy. They don't wanna know, we tell them, they just won't believe. It's about the journey, I ain't worried, moving at my speed. Saying we ain't much to be desired, gotta disagree. Starting one of mine, then we spinning like rotisserie. Go against the odds, I'm ready, this another victory. Cut different, niggas moving foul, where the referee. Moving like the military, something they ain't never seen. One West world for the people, this is what they need.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run where you going, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. What you get to witness, the beginning of a legacy.
Man, it's gonna save all them tapes right there. Yo. And then the reading right here is she asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Bible in my right and a chopper in my other hand.
Everybody is trying to find and recreate the identity of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Every few years, black people get a new identity.
America wants the black man, the Latino man, the Native American man to his blood, sweat, and tears. They work us to the damn bone.
Come and pay a visit for your last year. I'm truly done. Make a move unless we tune you up. Absolutely, man. We know you cause you ain't fooling us. With them bang bitches, they trying to cool us.
This whole world was made for blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And the other nations know it. And because the other nations know it, they make sure to keep us underneath them. Come upon before the fifth angel of the Lord come upon you, black man, Native American Indian man, Hispanic man. You understand? It's about to get oppressive out here. You only have I know, man. You only have I know of all the families on the earth, man. Right? You only have I know, man. So therefore, he will punish us for all of our iniquities, which is our sins, man. One West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of Jerry Hunt. We are not affiliated with any fake Israelite groups or anybody else. Today we're bringing out the truth of the Bible, that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Jews that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
He gon' spot you, then get you. You don't speak about it, it's not an issue. It's one West world got a ring to it. I married the truth, put a ring to it.
Yes, if I'm a prophet, I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
They said free the Palestinians, then celebrate the death of Native Indians. How these other races gon' take us serious? They don't. It's silly thinking you can fight oppression with a vote. I'm so woke, I got sleep deprivation. Belly of the beast giving birth to a nation. You know how I feel to have culture and they take it. It'll never be peace, tell them free the reservation. Till it's backwards, they don't know that they exist no more. Ever try reaching out for help and you just get ignored? Pick up vices like drugs, your child fill a void. They get a youth life sentence for a killing, he was just a boy. Niggas poor, what we living for? Life a gamble, it's like 10 or 4. Police hands around your neck, they just hit record. We in war, man, this ain't the norm. But you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know. Mama on the stage crying. She just lost her only son to gang violence. Pops level 4 yard talking through the vents. Have you ever tried to hug your loved ones through a fence? Have you ever been hated just because your skin? Have you ever worked all week and couldn't pay your rent? Life a trip to try and catch my balance. Every step feel like I'm walking backwards. Credit card, but God check the balance. I come from where it's rough, that's why my heart callous. They want you to fall weak, that's a war tactic. Look how we live, what's scary than that? What you know about crossing the Darien Gap? Risk your life to live in hell or bury your kids. Either way we gotta suffer and they just get rich. Life a bitch, why I waste time telling you that? Cause if you ain't a nigga like me, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know.
We gon' change the world, we won't let it change us. Even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it. They want a fame, they want a clout. That's why they doubt. I got them black, I want a class. And I shut my mouth. This was way before polite, before I came to campsites. I came broken and contrite. I just wanted to live right, clean my soul and give my life. Had to give up all my vice. I got a fog out my head. I was raised from the dead. I put down that weed and I cut off my dreads. For before I could lead, I had to learn to be led. Now I'm a bad motherfucker. Walk around and I straight flex on suckers. No one specific, I'm talking to all of you busters. Straight from the gutter, me and my brother, we the long supper. Now, running it like a conductor. Hebrew Academy, I'm the instructor. 14 written all on my cover. Men of war like we hopped at a Hummer. Just like you wanted my trooper could cut you. There is one camp, there is not another. One West, UPK. One West, UPK. One West, one West, one West, UPK. One what? UPK. One what? UPK. One what? One what? One what? UPK. Me and all of my Oyes, hold it, shit down, right here, all day. Shalom, wagwan, sa, passe, is we, them niggas, y'all too, sabe, hey. We gon' change the world, we won't let it change us. Even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see, we got in here real quick. Real quick. Get my things together, man. I got some things I want to bring out. I want to bring out tonight or this evening. Right? All right, I got some important things I want to bring out. All right. Make sure this like that. All right. Let's see who we got in here real quick. Well, first off, Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, One West, started out of Harlem, New York on 125th Street. And we are not affiliated with any other Israelite group or Christian church. We teach the truth about the Bible, about the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. All right. And tonight, I'm here to bring out, pick a side. We have to pick a side. Our nation, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, Native Indians, we have to pick a side, man, because times getting tight. So before I go into deep detail with my topic, man, let me go ahead and salute some of these brothers and sisters that's in here. Who we got in here? We got Akwaf Hadassah, Shalom Yahweh Shema Alathan Bashim Yahushai. Sister Hadassah checking in from Norfolk, Virginia. Okay. We have Officer Yagadar, Shalom Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Brakatah. Also found Yagadar checking in from Prince George, VA. All right. Shalom Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Brakatah. Officer of 1,000 Battalions Al-Qur'an checking in from Chester, Virginia. Okay. Shalom Yahweh Shema Alathan Bashim Yahushai. Sister Zara Kha, Reverend Property Officer Yagakar, checking in from Norfolk, Virginia. All right. Shalom Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Brakatah, Trooper McCall Yala, checking in from Richmond, Virginia. Shalom Yahweh Shema Alathan Bashim Yahushai, Property Rib of Officer 1,000 Battalions Al-Qur'an, Sister Raya, checking in from Chester, Virginia. Shalom, sis. Shalom Yahweh Shema Alathan Bashim Yahushai, Princess Tazarai of Officer 1,000, checking in from Chester, Virginia. Mashalamka, I'm Tawab. The water for asking. Shalom Yahweh Shema Alathan Bashim Yahushai, Sister Amadah, checking in from Virginia Beach, Virginia. All right. Shalom Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Brakatah, Officer Yabakar, checking in from Norfolk, Virginia, in the building. Shalom Yahweh Shema Alathan Bashim Yahushai, Sister Taronda, checking in from Hampton, Virginia. All right, young man Jamir checking in from Virginia Beach, Virginia. All right, young man Jabari checking in from Richmond, Virginia. Shalom Yahushua Atah Bashim Yahushua, Sister Deborah, checking in from Richmond, Virginia. Deborah. That's it. All right, let's go ahead and clap it up. Go ahead, clap it up. Go ahead, clap it up. Go ahead, clap it up. All right. Okay. So let me get a one if you can hear me real quick. I feel like I'm muted. I feel like I'm in a studio box. I feel like I'm just hearing myself. I feel like I'm just hearing myself. Let me get a one in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Let me get a one in the chat real quick. For sure. For sure. All right. Okay. We in here. All right, we in here. Hey, look, before I go any further, right? I don't know what YouTube has done, but I know I didn't see y'all names like this, like what it says at this and at that. I know y'all didn't do that. I think YouTube did some type of update and is making y'all names look like that. 'Cause I know it made my name look like something that I didn't even type as well. So maybe I need to go in there and configure some things. All right. All right. Now, tonight, I'm here to bring out pick a side, right? Pick a side. All right. Pick a side. What you mean, Officer Magabar? Well, what I mean is, right? The world today, all right. I'm just not even going to say Christianity, even though Christianity has a huge part in it. But let's bring it a generalization to things, right? Right. Let's bring the concept of what the oppressor has brainwashed us people here today, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. See, what happened was, right? We thought that it would be a good thing to be synchronized, to be one, right? To be one with the oppressor, right? Right? But in all actuality, segregation was a good thing. Being divided was a good thing, right? It was a great thing because we was never put on this earth to be equal, right? We was never put on this earth to be equal. And this is important with brotherhood and sisterhood. This topic is very important for brotherhood and sisterhood because we got our brothers, right? We got our brothers going against brothers, sisters going against sisters. But I bet you this, on November the 4th, them so-called Blacks, Latinos, the brown people, they is going to go and with whoever school or whoever site they holding a voting toll, they're going to go in there and vote for who? A damn oppressor. It's like you going in there to vote how you like to be oppressed. I like to be oppressed this way. I like to be oppressed by still having debt. I like to be oppressed by still owing loans. I like to be oppressed by, being middle class and really technically being poor. I like to be oppressed that way. I want the tax bracket to rise up. I don't care. I just like to be oppressed. Right? I love to be oppressed. That's what our brown people is basically saying on every election day, right? But here in the ISUPK, we know for a fact that that is just of the damn devil, right? If we was never supposed to be synchronized with each other, why does Deuteronomy 7:6 says we supposed to be separated? Let me remind you real quick before I go take a deep dive into I want to go into, right? Let's get some milk in here real quick. Baba Kashar, take me to Deuteronomy 7:6, right? If you don't know this scripture, this is the most famous scripture, right? If you never seen it, well now you're about to find out, right? Because if we were supposed to be so synchronized with each other, right? If we were supposed to be so, they called America the melting pot. Why they call America the melting pot? Because every culture was adopted, every race was adopted, everything was just supposed to be just in America. That's why America was called the melting pot, right? If we're supposed to be so one with each other, right? Why is it still oppression going on with our brown people today? Why are we still getting unalived by the cops? Why are we still getting the short end of education? Why are we still getting the low end of housing? Why are we still getting looked over of jobs and we have the same credentials as another race? Why? If we were supposed to be one with each other so much, why does Deuteronomy 7:6 says, "For thou art an holy people"? Holy means what? Separate. Thou art an separate people. So there are sides here, right? Unto the most high power, unto the Lord thy God. Right? We are separate into God. We are whole. We are looked at as different unto the most high. Right? Continues on to say, for the most high power, the Lord thy God have chosen thee. He chosen us to be separate, and he's chosen thee to be a special people. What does it mean to be special? What's your definition of being special, real quick? Right? I want to see if we on the same page, because I have a great idea what special mean, but what does it mean to be special? How does that look to be special? To be a special people? Who can elaborate with me tonight? Right? I'm coming in hot, man. I'm coming in hot. I miss. I was just talking to Officer Mataza maybe like 2 hours ago. I said, man, I got some things I want to say. I feel like I just been muted a little bit. And we had a conversation, and he know what's coming. Right. I feel hot. I've been feeling hot lately. I've been feeling angry for some reason, because I have some things I want to say and I want to break down. Right. And that time is gonna come. I'm gonna really air it out, Kemp. Right. But what does it mean to be special? What does it mean to be special? Who can elaborate with me tonight? Who can elaborate with me this evening? What does it mean to be special? What does special mean? Right? I mean, special is damn sure different from regular. It's damn sure different from being average. It's damn sure different than being below. What does special? What does special mean? Okay, let me give you an example, right? Special, right? If we at the gym and we bought the hoop, right? Okay, my first pick, I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick young man Jabbar. This is my first pick. Right? That's gonna be my first pick. I'm gonna pick him. Right? And then after that, I'm gonna pick True McCall Yala. Right? Right? Then after that, I'm gonna pick Officer Yabakar. Who I need two more? Okay, now I'm gonna pick now I'm gonna pick Officer Mataza Akharan and then I'm gonna pick Officer Yagadar, right? Shoot, I left out Sister Hadassa. I left out Akwaba Zara Khan, right? I chose these people because they it's something special in them. I chose Jabari first because I seen that he got something special that we gonna dominate. Right? Right? You know what? We in class, right? We in class. I want Sister Deborah to be my line leader. I want her to be the line leader. Choose her out of 20 people, 25 people, 25 students. I want her to be the line leader. Right? Young man Jabbar said chosen. Sister Zarkhan said separate, set apart. Young man Jabbar said you're going to lose. See, what I want you to realize, right, of being a special people is like you're being chosen for a reason, right? You're being chosen for a reason because it was something in you that person liked. It was something in you that the Most High liked, that the Most High loved versus the others, right? I like vanilla ice cream over chocolate, right? It's like it's something about this is special. Something about this is being chosen, right? And it's for a reason. So am I lagging? I feel like I'm lagging because I feel like I'm lagging. I hope I'm not lagging. Right? So it goes on to say, Deuteronomy 76, it says, for thou art an holy people, right? Means what? Separate, okay? Unto the Most High power. The Most High power, right? Have chosen thee to be a special people, right? Unto who? Unto himself, right? Unto himself. And watch this. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. I chose Jabari over Sister Aqua, Sister Taronda. I don't want her on my team. I don't want Sister Hadassa on my team. I don't want them on my team. I want who I picked. Because these are special people. I see something in them, and they are better than all these other people. And Salaki, I'm just using y'all for examples. This is not real life. Salaki, right? Just use this for example purposes, right? Above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. Who is the people that is upon the face of the earth? Well, you got your Chinese, your Japanese, Ammonites, Moabites, right? Canaanites, your Africans, right? Your East Indians, right? Oh, so we above them. We above them Hawaiians, the Hawaiians. We above them too. Right? Right? We above these people. So why must we try to synchronize ourselves with our enemy? Why are we trying to join their military and we have a military? The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is the military for the Most High power. Right? Okay, Shalom Yahal Shema Bashim Yahal Shaz, Sister Tawanda Rib and Prophet Trooper Sayala checking in from Chesapeake, Virginia. All right. Yes, we are unique, Sister Hadazah. We are unique. Right? They just coming to me. Let me get Deuteronomy I believe 7:3. How we supposed to marry other nations? I think that one is, yep. Right? And this I'm just scratching the surface right here because this is going to prove my main point of what I want to bring out tonight about picking a side. Right? So if we supposed to be so synchronized with these people, right? If we supposed to call this white man, this Chinese man, this Asian man, this African man, my brother or my sister, why is it saying this in here? In this Bible that everybody so claimed to read, that every nation, every race so claimed to read, that every ethnicity so claimed to read. Why? We can't. You can't just pick and choose what you want to listen to and not listen to. What's the point of having the damn Bible? You have the damn Bible then, because that Bible is not for you. That Bible, right? That what's that that BIB bibliography is not of your lineage. It's only for the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. So you don't know what to do with it. So that's why you chose a side, oppressor. And we're gonna talk about your side tonight. That's why you chose a side, and by you choosing a side, you sat down at the round table and came up with these different things. You came up with racism. You came up with slavery. You came up with the replacement theory. You came up with all you say, you know what? We would be stronger if we brainwash them even more and let them come into our schools. Right? We'll let them work. Yeah, we'll let them work. We're gonna slave them. It's a modern slave. We got a plan for you. Because you so dumb to see that we don't even want you. Okay, come on. Goddamn, come on. God loves everybody. That's what the Christian man would say. The Baptist man, the apostolic man, the Pentecostal man, the non-denomination man will say, the Jehovah's Witness will say, even the Muslims, even the Nation of Gods, even the 5%, or the Muslims, yeah, even the Nation of Gods, right? Everything is equal. Deuteronomy 73, right? Neither shall thou, that was Old English for you, neither shall you make marriages. Marriages, I'm coming together with them. Who is it them? Apparently not Israel. Thy daughter shall not give, thy daughter shall not give unto his son, nor his daughter shall thou take unto thy son. We just want to be interracially marrying and being happy, so go lucky with these non-Israelites. Right? Let me get the one of you still here with me. Let me get the one in the chat if you understand that real quick. Because now we're about to take off. Now we're about to take off real quick. Right? I'm gonna tell you why you should be in the ISUPK. I'm gonna tell you why you should choose this military, right? I'm gonna tell you why you should choose this military. Let me get this real quick. Let me get this real quick. You might get me there. I'm gonna make sure I'm right though. Oh yeah. Let me get Psalms. Let me get Psalms and make sure I want to go to that one first. Because I got some things I want to say. Let me see, Psalms 18. Let me get Psalms 18 and 34 first. Right? Let me get Psalms 18 and 34 first. Right, Sister Hadassan. Let me get Psalms 18 and 34 first. This is why you should choose this side. Because the Most High power is on this side. Right? The Most High power is on this side. Right? Right? Says he teaches. Who is he? The Most High power. He teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken in my arm. He's teaching you how to use these things, right? What more is the better teacher than the Most High teaching you how teaching your hands for war, right? Teaching you how to use your hands in war, right? Mastering the art of war, so that a bow of steel is broken in my arms, right? So that nothing would break you, that you will win, that you would be just like invincible. He teaches, and what is that? What is that? Right? He's teaching you when to strike and not to strike. Right? He's teaching you how to strategically, right, strike. How to strategically go into an altercation and win. Right? Let me get 35 Baba Kashan. Right? Real quick. I want to go I really want to go to Psalms 144:1. Let me go to Psalms 18:35, right? Real quick, Baba Kashan, right? Because he's teaching my hands to war, right? That's the whole purpose of coming in this military. That's the whole purpose of following through the plan of getting through Hebrew Academy. Right? My brothers know, right? He's teaching you these things of war. He's teaching you, he's giving you the endurance, right? He's giving you the quickness, the ability. Don't matter how big, tall, strong, whatever. He's giving you these things, right? So that you will come out on top. That's why it's important to get into this truth. Not the IUIC, not the Sons of Thunder, damn sure not Sakari, right? Not the wisdom of truth, right? Not the WFI. I forgot what they mean, right? Not GOI, none of that. Let me get verse 35, Baba Kashar, real quick. Right? Thou has also given me the shield of thy salvation. And in addition to this, thy right hand holdeth me up, and thy gentleness have made me great. He's giving you these things, right? And we know that thou has given me the shield of salvation. We know what that means. That salvation is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. As long as we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? That shield of salvation, that shield of being saved is going to be with us. And in addition to this, thy right hand hath holding me up. He gonna hold me up through these things, through war. He gonna make sure I persevere. And in addition to this, and making sure I make it through, and thy gentleness hath made me great. He made me great. Right? Let me get Psalms 144:1. I'm going through them. Let me get Psalms 144:1. Bob Kashaf, the water. Right? This is why you should be in this military. Right? This is why you should be in here. See, the first step, right, of being trained, right, for this military, right, is shedding yourself. It's shedding yourself. Now, one thing about shedding yourself, you got to persevere, right? you're going to have to keep shedding yourself, right? You got to keep making your ways straight. I have a precept to that, right? Once you shed yourself, that's when you start to get better. And whatever it is, whatever obstacle it is, you start to get better. You start to shed yourself of your worldly name, of your worldly natures, right? And you start to walk into your spiritual, right? You start to shed your old name, your old self, right? And you earn a name based on your perseverance. That's why my name is not my slavery name. When in the ISUPK, my name is Shemai Gabar. That's my name. That's what I would be recognized. That's what holds weight versus my slave name. Right? That's what holds weight. I don't care what type of slavery I have. I don't care what my slave name type rank holds. It doesn't mean nothing in the kingdom. It doesn't mean nothing in the ISUPK. It doesn't matter who I was in the streets. It doesn't matter who I was in the schools. It doesn't matter who I was on the field. It doesn't matter what I done accomplished, right? That means nothing when you're in the ISUPK. Why? Because you shed yourself that you shed yourself of that. And here we're one body. And here we work together. And here you have to build yourself up with the name that's given to you. You have to have build your reputation for the name that's given to you, that you earned, not given. Right? And you've been in this military, you ain't got to worry about anybody trying to backdoor you. Everybody in this military, every man that's in the ISUPK is trained one way. It's trained the same way. It's taught the same thing. So when we go to war, we're gonna be all one accord. We turn the same way, right? We speak the same way. Nothing is different. So in addition to the Most High teaching our hands to teaching us, teaching us war, right? In addition to the Most High giving us the salve, saving us, making sure that we are saved through this war, make sure that we persevere through this war, right? Right? That make sure that we are great, right? Great soldiers in this war, right? Psalms 144:1 says, this is a Psalm of David, says, "Blessed be the Most High, my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight." You have to understand, Christian, Muslim, Nation of God, Sunni, Shiite, Pentecostal, whatever the hell you think you are, Egyptology, Kamikaze, right? Whoever, Navy, Army, whoever you think you are, right? You mean nothing compared to this military in here, because this the only military that's going to persevere. This the only military that the Most High has chosen. That's why it's important for us so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians to make sure that the side that we on is the right side. We're not supposed to be synchronized with these other people. We ain't supposed to join their militaries. We ain't supposed to eat their food. We ain't supposed to dress how they dress. We ain't supposed to adopt their theology. We're not supposed to do these things. We ain't supposed to go vote. We ain't. The Most High, He is your strength, right? As long as we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, we stand on this straight path. We wrinkling out the crookedness in us. The Lord is going to be our strength. The Most High power is going to be our strength. And just by him being your strength, he's going to teach your hands to war. Versus you just going out there and fighting, think you doing something, get tagged all up. Once you come in here, you're gonna, yeah, you may know how to box out there in the world, right? But in here, you're gonna learn how to, okay, it's like everything will be slow because the Most High gonna, it's like it's a cheat code. You're gonna automatically win. You're gonna know when to throw that jab, that hook, when to duck, when to block, when to weave, when to bob. You may fight a day in your goddamn life, but as soon as you come in here, you know that the Most High is that battery in your back. You've been training either with brothers and sisters in here, or just the Most High give you that mindset of being militant. So you go out and train, just so that you can be ready to be on these streets for the Most High. Just so that you can be ready to be at these engagements that we have. You're more focused on protection versus entertainment and enjoyment when you at these feast days or when you at these engagements. Your mind is so militant that you want to make sure that you is the greatest. You don't want nobody to get hurt on your watch. That's the type of brotherhood and sisterhood that's established once you come into here. You learn the Bible, and you learn how to defend your brothers and your sisters. Yes, having a good time is good, but the main thing is protection. Right? So blessed be the Most High, my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight. The Most High he's a man of war. He's a man of war. Let me get that Exodus 15:3. If you think that the Most High is just come here, my children. Come here. Oh, I know. Come here. No. What does Exodus 15:3 say? Right? The Most High is a man of war. The Lord, the Most High is his name. He's letting you know that, I'm a man I like to fight. When I come here, it's gonna be war. Why you think it's a goddamn NASA space program? Because they want to see who when the Most High cracked this goddamn sky, how to defend that. Which in all actuality, you can't defend that. You can't defend the Most High cracking the goddamn sky. Whatever missiles man, come on, man. What you gonna do? You can't try to strengthen the military that wasn't even created to win. You can't try to remix what's going on in here or in this Bible or that's going to happen. The Most High, the Lord, is a man of war. He let you know, the Lord is my name. I'm like, yeah, it's me. It's me. I'm letting you know that I'm a man of war. I'm with all the smoke. I'm with smoke. So what that mean? As a young man, or that's a trooper, that's an officer, or whoever that's in this troop already, that's a man. You have to be prepared for war. You gotta get that bitch ass out if you got it in you. Because you're gonna find out real quick that this may not be for you if you trying to tuck your tail. We can't tuck our tail because the Most High is a man of war. He's not gonna tuck his tail. He wants us to be men of war. He wants us to be men of aggression. He doesn't want us to be effeminate. He doesn't want us to be part of the LGBTQIA community. He doesn't want us to do that. He's chosen who he wants, which is Israel, so-called Blacks, Latino, Native Indians, because they are special unto him. And he wants you to know that he's a man of war. So you have to be a man of war too, if you're a man in this truth, in this military. Right? Let me get one in the chat if you understand what's going on right now. I just don't want to just be rambling. I just want to make sure that we have a full understanding. I want to make sure we have a full understanding. Right? While you getting that, let me get Proverbs 17 and 17, Baba Kasha. Right? Let me get Proverbs 17 and 17, Baba Kasha, right? Now, we could be in here. We could be in this truth, right? We could be in this truth. We could be in the ISUPK. We could be in this military, right? And okay, we in here. We in here now, right? Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah. Shalom y'all, shalom y'all, shine, right? Got to salute. Right? We in emotion, right? But just because you is in the truth doesn't mean that you just going to escape adversity. Doesn't mean that you're not going to still go through trials and tribulations. Doesn't mean you're not going to feel some type of way towards something or somebody. Right? But the wonderful thing about being in this truth is that you cannot just cut your brother off. Right? You leave that up to the Most High. You leave it up to counsel. You is not allowed to give up on your brother or your sister, no matter what it is. So what you saying? Proverbs 17 and 17. A friend loveth at all times. Right? We got friends. Yeah, I love my, there's my homeboy. That's my homegirl. I love her. Ooh. Right? But this the difference about being in the world and being in this truth. We don't have friends that turn to foes. Let me get a kana la'a. Let me get a kana la'a if you don't have a friend in the world that y'all was friends for years, but something happened and now y'all is foes. Now y'all don't rock with each other. Now you don't rock with each other. Kana la'a. Or let me get a one or a two, whichever the one, right? A friend loveth at all times. See, when you in the world, right? A friend is someone that you love at all times. Why? Because what y'all like doing? Oh shit, we like to smoke. We like to indulge in drinking. We like to bag her. We like to we like to destroy households, right? We like to eat the same food, right? Right? We like to be mischiefs, right? See, you're gonna always love that friend because why? Because y'all got the same thing in common. Y'all got the same wickedness in common. Y'all like going to church, and you also like smoking weed. You like going to church, and you also like tearing down this household. You like going to church, right? And you also like being the LGBTQI leading praise and worship, leading the church services. You like going to church, right? And you still like to lie, cheat, and steal. Oh, I love him. Right? See, a friend loves at all times. Right? Right? Also, Yabakar said, Khan, I got jumped by some so-called friends before. They was never with me for real. Right? See, a friend only gonna love you to a certain extent. A friend's only gonna love you to a point where they don't it's some type of disagreement. It's a thin line. It becomes a thin line. But guess what? A friend in the world is gonna love you only to a certain extent. What's the extent? Once you start joining into the ISUPK, right? Once you start saying, "Hey, bro, I can't smoke weed no more with you, man. I can't smoke no more weed with you, man." Damn, what guys are you, bro? Damn, I can't. Hey, look, bro, I can't go on this 2-man mission with you, man. I gotta stay. I gotta get right with myself. I can't be tearing down the daughters of Zion. I can't be doing that. Damn. Hey, bro, nah. I got a 10 class at 7. I can't give you a ride. I can't give you a ride. To hear that there and there, man. I can't do that. Damn. Oh nah, man. I can't make them reels for you, man. I can't, man. I ain't messing with that twisted crowd, man. I can't. Damn. Oh, he woke now. She woke now. Right? A friend lover at all times, but guess what? In this truth, in addition to this, right? In addition to having a friend in this truth, though, and a brother is born for adversity. What does adversity mean? Let me get that in the chat. What does adversity mean? Right? What does adversity mean? What does adversity mean? Challenge. Okay. Challenge. All right. I ain't ashamed to say it. Me and my brothers in here, we had some adversity. Conflict. Shit. But guess what? We you can't I tell you what. That is how a brother was born, through our adversity in here. Brothers was born through our adversity in here. Won't no grudges being held. We had to get rid of that. You can't hold no grudge in here with your brother. You can't hold no conflict in here with your brother. No matter young, old, whatever the case, you're not allowed. There's not brotherhood in here. Right? You can't do that in here. No matter what it is, no matter how you feel, right? You is not bigger than the brotherhood or the sisterhood in here. So you got to keep sharing yourself and understand that you is not bigger than this military in here. The only way to make this military stronger in here is to go through that adversity with your brother and your sister, because now a brother is born. Now a sister is born. Right? It's okay to talk it out. It's okay to hash it out. It's okay to give that brother, that sister a couple of days before you Right? But when you come back, when you have that conversation, that's it. Right? Man, I got so much. I ain't even into it. I really wanted. I got so much. Shalom, how about me? I was shot by Qatar, brother Kushad checking in from Richmond, Virginia, man. Damn right. Right? Man, that's heavy, right? A brother is born through adversity. Right? A sister is born through adversity. That's how we make this military stronger. That's how we don't end up being a blood or a crip. That's how we don't end up being a GD or a vice lord. That's how we end up, right? Not forming neighborhood gangs. That's how we don't build a Chirac, right? With each other, right? Right? So if we supposed to be so synchronized with each other, right? Well, before I get, let me get Psalms 133 and 1. I'm all in here, man. Right? Let me get Psalms 133 and 1. Baba Kashah. I still got some things I want to show y'all, man. I still got some things I want to show y'all because I'm trying to get you to understand that this brotherhood, this sisterhood is way more important, right? It's way more important, right? Than the worldly things. We supposed to be in the world, not of the world. We're supposed to become this world, right? Sister Ross said it's a unique piece to be a sister and brother in the truth. No guards or walls required. Facts. And if you got guards or walls, they're gonna be torn down anyway. You can't just be at the feast or the function, you sitting by yourself, and everybody else sitting over there having a go-lucky time. The hell is wrong with you? Who offended you that you can't be around? That you don't want to talk? The purpose is not to come into the truth and be separate. That's not the goal here. The goal is to come in here and be together. Why? Psalms 133 and 1. A song of degrees of David, right? Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It's pleasant. It's a good thing for us brethren. Who is that? The so-called Blacks, Latino, Native Indians. For us to dwell together in unity. For us. Who got to be that example for the people that needs to see this? Who got to be the example for the so-called Blacks, Latino, Native Indians that's not in this truth yet to see this unity? We have to be the men and the brothers and sisters that's in this that's in the ISUPK to be the example. We have to keep going viral, right? For them to see how so much we together with each other. Oh man, one last one. I believe is you're on the I think it's Zechariah 2 and 1. Right? And I'm gonna get into what I really want to get into. Zechariah 2 and 1, Baba Kashah. I think I'm saying it right, Baba Kashah. Zechariah 2 and 1. right? Zephaniah, Slakia. Zephaniah said Zechariah. Zephaniah, Slakia. Zephaniah, Slakia. Zephaniah 2 and 1. Slakia. Right? Gather yourselves together. Ye gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Who the nation is not desired? Who is the only nation that's not desired? Gather yourselves, yea, together. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. This nation is not desired. Israel. We have to gather ourselves together. We have to come about these gangs and come up in here. We got to come about the Christianity cult and come up in here, in this cult, in this military, right? That's what we have to do, right? They might have. Let me. So get that clip ready for me, Barbara Shaw. So if we supposed to be so synchronized with synchronized together with our oppressor, why these scriptures is saying otherwise? Why? Why are these scriptures saying otherwise? We supposed to have these damn Bible scholars that go to school for theology to learn about the damn Bible, just to learn to not know about the damn Bible. Well, all you need is just to open up a book and understand history, understand the different time periods. Middle Ages, Byzantine Empire, Renaissance Empire, right? It's history. Everything is history. The Holy Bible, the Bible is history that lines up with the history that's actually been happening. Why do I have to listen to an oppressor teach me the Bible? Right? You get that clip ready for me, Baba Kashaw, right? These scriptures, right? These scriptures that I'm bringing out, man, is showing you why it's important to be into this truth, why it's important to understand the real meaning of brotherhood and sisterhood, right? Brotherhood and sisterhood ain't all about just helping somebody. It ain't all about money. This is my brother because he let me hold it. Okay, that comes with it, but that's money. Money is not the only thing, right? Brotherhood and sisterhood is making sure this my brother, my sisters follow these laws, statutes, and commandments correctly, right? Making sure that if they need to vent and talk, we can talk. If they hungry, okay, make sure I got something in my fridge or something to give them to give to them. If they need some type of clothes, if we wear the same size or something, like whatever it is, if they need shelter, right? That's brotherhood and sisterhood. Make sure that we is following a line with these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? And this clip that I'm going to show, is going to bring what I'm trying to bring out in full circle, right? It's going to bring out what I'm trying to bring out in full circle, right? Because if we were supposed to be so synchronized with each other, right? Why? How are we supposed to know that this oppressor that once was my slave master, or that once that's a part of this slavery family? How am I supposed to know that they for my good all of a sudden? How am I supposed to know that? Right? Play it for me. And okay. Yep. Let me get a one here.
Here's 10,000 whites coming to kill me. And in those 10,000, let's say here's 10,000 rattlesnakes coming to bite me. And in those 10,000, there was 1,000 that didn't mean no harm. And I knew there was a good 1,000 snakes out there, but they all look alike. Now, what should I do? Should I keep the door open and let the 10,000 in, hoping that the 1,000 will unite and save me and one bite will kill me? Or should I just be safe and shut the door? So we have white people say, I mean right. I have a black husband. Oh, my children are black. I love everybody. I really believe you. But I'm sorry, man, there's 10 more thousand behind you that don't feel that way. I'm just sorry, but what am I going to do?
Now, what do we get out of that? I'm going to give you some time to respond, right? If we supposed to be so synchronized with each other, if we supposed to be so one with each other, right? This analogy that Muhammad Ali, right, said out his mouth, right? This was a perfect analogy into the mindset that we should be thinking about when we voting for these oppressors, when we trying to marry these oppressors, when we like what do we think about this here? He say, like, if I got 1,000 white people, right, and then he remixed it, boom. Say if I have 10,000 snakes, rattlesnakes, right? And out of those 10,000 snakes, one of them is good, right? How am I supposed to know which one is good? Like, it may be some good white people. That's basically what he's saying. It may be some good white, but what about the other ones? How am I supposed to know you good? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know you got my best interest if all the other thousands don't? What make you different? Like, you the same color, you got the same ethnicity, right? Shalom Yahab Bashim Yashar Brakatah, Chuba Yapakat, signing in from Rice, VA. Damn right, brother. Damn right. Sister Rice said, close the door. Close the goddamn door. It doesn't matter if you think Becky with the good hair is nice. It doesn't matter if you think she makes the best rice pudding with raisins. It doesn't matter if you think this was the best supervisor you done ever had. When it all hit the fan, they're not gonna be on your side anyway. They're gonna choose their side. Officer Yagadar said, good devils kiss our boots all the time. They said, damn right. Devils kiss our boots all the time. And they still ain't gonna be able to come to the cookout. This is a good white man. This is a good white person. But you ain't gonna be invited here. You ain't gonna be invited here. As a matter of fact, I hope that, I endure so much. I hope that we endure so much that when the Most High come and we get to have our slaves, I'm gonna want that supervisor, that good white person to be my slave. If they make it in the kingdom, they're gonna be slaughtered anyway. I want them good oppressors. I want them high-end oppressors that's out there to be my slave. I want them to be my slave. Tell them what to do. Make sure my shit clean. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure Timmy Timmy doing what he's supposed to do. I want to make sure I want him to be a Django for me. Don't you go against the boss. I want him to create that fear with my other slaves that I'm gonna have. Right? Yeah, that's what I want. Right? I got to get there first. And how do I get there? How do we get there? We have to endure. How do we do that? By making sure our brothers and sisters, right, are in line with each other. Matter of fact, before I go there, take me to Luke 3 and take me to Luke 3 and 2. Take me to Luke 3 and 2. Right? Take me to Luke 3 and 2. And I'm going to read it down. I'm going to read it down to 4. So I want to go to Luke 3 and 2. And I'm going to read it down to 4. All right? If I could, Baba Kasha. All right? I want to have me some good slaves. I knew Tim was going to be... Hey, I want me a good Timmy. I want me a good Timmy. Right? Sister Hadasai said, I asked someone this in a different way. That hate run deep, don't get it twisted. Hey, okay. Shoot. I want me some good Timmys running around. Making sure my stuff is clean, making sure the cattle in my farm is good, Yeah, he gonna have specific responsibilities. And you got to check in with me the same way we had to check in with him. You got to check in with me and give me reports. He got to give me reports. Make sure everything is clean around this motherfucker. Right? Okay. Sister Rod said, I just told Sister Bar I identified one slave. I'm sending the officer Yagatar. Hey, we gotta watch out for Officer Yagadan, man. He might come up. He might get a shipload of 50 slaves and just might have 10 at the end of the month. Know what I'm saying? We might gotta watch him. He gonna run a tight ship around there. So them slaves might ask to be traded. They might want to be in a slave trade dealing with Officer Yagadan. Salaki. Right? So real quick, Baba Kishan, I want to get to Luke 3. Let's go to Luke 3 and 3. Well, Luke 3 and 2, just so I want to go there and read it down to 4. I want to read it down to 4, right? And I'm gonna end it with, I got something I want to end it with, right? So if I get to Luke 3 and 2, and I'm gonna read it down to 5, actually. I'm gonna read it down to 5. So I'm gonna go from Luke 3 and 2, and I'm gonna read it all the way down to 5. All right. Yeah, Officer Yagadan, man. His slaves might have to be traded, man. The bullshit. They might come up to Officer Matanza, or come up, hey, master, please, can we come? Officer Yagadan took our teeth. He took our teeth. He took our nails off our hands. Like, please, master. Please can we come with you? Man, I was young dog boy. Woo! So Luke 3:2. And Ananias and Caiaphas, being the high priest, I was like, plantation, get it right. Get around, get them gone. Hey, that's a bad man there, man. Whoo! So Ananias and Caiaphas, being high priest, the word of the Most High came unto John, the son of Zacharias, in the wilderness. Let's go to verse 3. Timmy. Let's go to verse 3, Baba Kasha. Right? Because it's some key points in here in the beginning parts of Luke. In addition to this, he came into all the country about Jordan, preaching this was John doing. And he came into all the country about Jordan, preaching the baptism of repentance for the remission of sins. Repentance brings together brotherhood, right? Repentance brings together brotherhood and sisterhood. Why? Because you're trying to repent from what you've been transgressing. You've been transgressing against this law, knowing that you ain't supposed to do this, right? So you've been repentance is what brings together, right? Brotherhood, right? Let's go to and let's go to verse 4, Bob Kashaw. As it is written in the book of the words of Isaiah, the prophet, saying, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Most High, make his paths straight. John the Baptist got away from the city and went into the wilderness, right? Everyone came and he was famous. He was famous. He's saying the voice of one crying in the wilderness. This is John. The voice of the one crying in the wilderness. He's saying, prepare ye the way of the Most High. Make his paths straight. Right? Let's get a precept of that. Let's go to Psalms 98 and Psalms 98 and 2. Right? Psalms 98. Psalms 98 and 2. Right? This is the precept of making his path straight. Right? Right? And I'm gonna go all the way down. I'm gonna go all the way down to 6. All right. Go all the way down to 6. Okay. So it says, the Most High have made known his salvation. He made known his salvation. He made known how you would be saved. Right? His righteousness have he openly showed in the sight of he showed his righteousness in the sight of the heathen. Right? Let's go to verse 3. Right? He hath remembered his mercy and his truth toward the house of Israel. He remembered this shit. He remembered it. He have remembered his way. He remembered his mercy, the mercy that the heathen shown, right? He have remembered his mercy and truth toward the house of towards the house of Israel, right? All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation, right, of our God, right? Verse 4, Baba Kishah. Right? Right? Make a joyful noise unto the Most High. All the earth, make a loud noise and rejoice and sing praise. Right? In the Christianity, they'll think that you got to sing you about to sing a song. They're about to go in the damn shout. Right? Let's go to verse 5, Baba Kishah. Sing unto the Lord, right? with the harp and the voice of a song, right? And Baba Kashab, verse 6. I'm trying to get to verse 6, right? Verse 6. Let me see. Um, Trying to get it where it said that he was made, the cricket will be made straight. The cricket will be made straight. Let me see. Hold on. That's what it is. Isaiah 40 and 4, Salaki. Salaki, Isaiah 40 and 4, right? Isaiah 40 and 4. Salaki, I'm in the wrong one. That precept is Isaiah 40 and 4. Salaki. Right? And this is going back to when in Luke 3 and 4, when John is saying, prepare ye for the Lord, prepare ye way for the Lord, for he will make the path straight, right? Isaiah 44, every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, right? Everything will be brought low, right? Right? And the crooked shall be made straight, right? Right? We are straight, right? Israel is to be low in rulership, right? We are going to be made straight, and the rough places plain. We are going to be made straight, right? Israel is going to be straight. Every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, right? And the crooked shall be made straight. That's us. That's Israel. That's Paul saying, make the pathway for the Lord, for he will. Let's go back to Luke 3 and 4. Salakia. So we get a full context of this. Right? Right? And it's written in the book of the words of Isaiah, the prophet, saying, the voice of the one crying in the wilderness, which is John, saying, prepare ye way of the Lord, the most high power. Make his paths straight. Right? Make his path straight. Right? Make his path straight. Right? The crooked gonna be made straight. How we gonna be made straight? By making sure that we are in accordance with the Most High. That making sure that we are following his laws, statutes, and commandments. That make sure that we are worthy in his rulership. That's why it's important for us to pick a side. And the side you pick should be in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Because here you're going to get the right counsel. Here you're going to get the proper brotherhood and sisterhood. Right? Here you're going to be made straight. You're going to be if you're crooked in any way, you're going to be made straight. Brothers and sisters here is going to make sure that you is made straight, because that is the whole goal of brotherhood and sisterhood. Right? Now, you can just give me one of those links. I don't care which article it is. We only got time. I don't care which article it is, Bob Kashab. Whichever article you pull up, I'm gonna rock with it. Okay. This is why it is important to pick a side, right? Because here we have the ISUPK that's only made for the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. But out there in the world, they got something called the Ku Klux Klan. right? The Ku Klux Klan. Now, people is coming to us saying, why is we calling the white man the goddamn devil? Why is we doing this? Like, it's something that is wrong with us. Well, what was that same energy when it was hanging us on trees? Have we hung a white man on the tree? Any type of press on the tree yet? No. We still ain't get no type of payback from that. Did we throw some of their babies in the water to be getting eaten by crocodiles and alligators? Hell no. So why can't we verbally say that the white man is the devil while they physically proved it to us? So why should we be synchronized with the white man, with the oppressor? Why should we? I mean, damn, when the civil rights movement came over here, civil rights was given to the goddamn Asian and Chinese. That's how they was able to build fucking franchises in here. That's how you got Chinese food over here. That's how you got fucking octopus and shit over here. Korean barbecue chicken and all that type of dumb. Like, we ain't got no franchises over here. We ain't got no gas stations that's owned by us. They either owned by the damn Africans or the damn East Indians. We ain't got that. So why can't we call the white man or the president goddamn devil? Why we want to be synchronized with them if we ain't getting no cut of their pie? We still 3/5 of a human. Louisiana Purchase 3/5 compromise. This is history though. But we want to be brainwashed by them. We want to be taught by them. I don't get it. So this is the encyclopedia of Oklahoma history, right? So this is the Ku Klux Klan. Although the Ku Klux Klan, KKK, did not officially invade Oklahoma until 1920, the organization's reputation preceded it by 50 years. Initially, the Klan had emerged from the confusion of Reconstruction in the Deep South. This is why the Southerners wanted to move up north, because they felt as though it was more freedom up north, right? Because down south was more of Confederacy. Down south, it was more of a thing with indentured servant. That's why Harriet Tubman, goddamn it, was escaping more up north towards Maryland, Pennsylvania, right? She was coming back down here to take the so-called slaves up north to escape this down here. Reconstruction was supposed to be the rebirth of how things are being ran in the South, because slavery was a thing that was quote unquote being done away with, right? That's when you had Henry Ford and them guys, right? Right? Changing the work day week from 2-3 days to 7-5 days. Right? That's why we call our jobs slavery versus a job. A job is a duty. Being the ISUPK is your job, is your duty. You going to work is a slavery. How is it a slavery? Right? You working just to get medical taken out your check. Federal, state, all these different life insurance, all these different things that's being taken out your check that you don't work overtime for, or that you don't put your 40 hours in for. They ain't work with you, but they're gonna still take it out. They ain't work with you, but you still owe taxes. So in 1915, movie Birth of a Nation, D.W. Griffin characterized the KKK as the savior of Reconstruction, as a savior of Reconstruction South from evil carpetbaggers and stereotypical African American. This group, the KKK, was built to go against us. It was built to go against us, to keep us oppressed. Right? Let's go to that second. The group focused on African Americans as people and not as lawbreakers. Well, that seems before that. The first Klan grew rapidly, having 550,000 members by 1869. We don't even got that much in the goddamn ISUPK. But we in the wrong for calling the white man the goddamn devil. We in the wrong for choosing to be on the side for our people. They choosing to be on their side. It's crazy, man. Like it's so much that can be unpacked here, right? You're choosing to be a part of oppressors and nations, ethnicity of people that's going against you, that's been birthed, that's been taught to go against you anyway, that's been historically proven to go against you anyway, but you still want to be with them. It's like you got them trying to be with an ex that don't want to be with you. You still trying to chase the ex. They don't even want to be with you. You can't eat, sleep, and you think about how bad you want to be with them. They don't even want you. Never did. They just wanted what was brought of you. And in this case, our work ethic, our just being oppressed down under them was what we was given. But we still want to vote for them. Don't you know these people that we voting for probably have lineage, have some type of ties of KKK? Have some type of ancestors that they don't had that burnt down crosses that hung our people? That we became strange fruit on them trees that Billie Holiday was singing about? Like what? Help me understand. Help me understand. Listen, I got things, right? I got things that I'm waiting to get off my chest, right? And I just been baking. And this is not even the half of it. I still got more things that I want to bake, man. Right? I still have more things that I want to bake. That I just want to indulge y'all, right? Let me get the one in the chat if y'all understood what's going on. Like make it make sense. Let me get the one in the chat if you understand why it's important to pick a side and stay there. Pick a side and say the grass is not greener on the other side. Martin Luther King proved that. Martin Luther King proved that. Once we did that million man march down from Alabama to goddamn in DC. A week or two later, he said, "I'm afraid that I done led my people into a burning house." What that mean? He done led his people to conflict. He's afraid that he done that his idea. He finally realized, I done led my people into adopting things that's transpiring with these people that we ain't create. But now we a part of it. So now these people, these oppressors brought us in to help fight that. We just more bodies for them. So they ain't got to send their loved ones in the war. Come on, man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. It don't make sense to me. I mean, think about it. Even in the Christian church, you don't got no white church trying to come to a black church. You ain't got no black church trying to go to a white church. What is you teaching different from them? Maybe it's more entertainment. That's what it is. In the black church versus white church. The white church ain't gonna book no black pastors to come in there. They ain't gonna pay. Don't you know they pay pastors money? Pay them money to come and preach. Thousands of dollars. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Now I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go on with this. You know, I'm gonna have to go on with this, man. But here we gotta choose a side, man. And the ISUPK, this military here has to be the example of the side to choose, right? We have to be the ones to make sure our brotherhood and our sisterhood is strong enough. It's strong so that when others see us, they know that we ain't switching up on each other. We ain't beefing with each other. We ain't got no different flags. We ain't repping no different shit. We repping the same thing. We is one body. Our crooked ways is going to be made straight. Our repentance for the remission of our sins is what brings brotherhood. Adversity is what brings brotherhood and sisterhood. Us being separate and special is what brings brotherhood and sisterhood. What us not marrying other nations is what brings brotherhood and sisterhood. Keep it in the family. We are the family. We are the only family that the Most High knows. Amos 3:1. Right? Come on, man. You're selling yourself short by wanting to synchronize yourself, by wanting that white brother, that Asian brother, that white person, white oppressor, that Asian oppressor, them other nations. You are selling yourself short of you wanting to be with them, marrying them. You is marrying a peasant. You trying to gain brotherhood and sisterhood, and that you is gaining brotherhood and sisterhood in a peasant. All right. So we are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8, and 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Hama'ishra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. We have upholy convocations. All right, upholy convocations. The next upholy convocation is the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah, 25th day of the 9th month, by space of 8 days. It's going to be held Thursday, December 3rd, 2026, for 8 days. This is First Maccabees 4 and 52. This is in the Apocrypha. All right. So I know we got our sisters getting ready for that. I sure can't wait. I'm going to make it my due diligence. All right. I missed one feast day. Right. I ain't gonna miss no more. Okay, I'm gonna make it my due diligence to be a part of that. If any brother admires, if any brother wants to be a troop in the school, they are to start wearing all black, right? All black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. All right. Also, since we have the school, check the bulletin board in the hallway at the school. And again, if any brother wants to be a troop in the school, they are to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. All right. And with that, Shalom Yahweh Shem Shabrakatah to the brothers, and Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh to the sisters. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.